All right, everybody, 3, 2, 1 here. I know it's been a long time since I've been around, but I've been around. I've been going for a little while, and I was back just taking it easy, enjoying life a little bit. But we are back here today with an unboxing. Estes has dropped some new stuff. As you've all seen, we're going to do this unboxing right here. The box got a little dent in it, so we're going to see. Hopefully everything in here is pretty good. So we're going to see what it is. We're going to do a little unboxing today also. EstesRockets.com. Be sure to put in the discount code and enjoy that discount over there. So today we're going to get inside this box and see what we have in store. It's tough right there. So there we go. I'm going to let me close this knife. So I'm going to get some stuff here. All right. So here we have new Estes catalog. I'm going to move this stuff aside. Got a couple stickers and some other stuff. New catalog. We have a couple rocket kits. We have the new Gemini Titan 1/48 scale. Gemini Titan flies with 340 feet. Very, very nice. This is a dual engine expert skill level build, they're saying. There's all the normal jazz you will need to build. Very nice, the Gemini Titan. Actually, if you live here in Arizona, you can go down to the in Tucson, the Titan Missile Museum. If you check my channel, check the archives, I went and I saw the real deal, the Titan missile that they have down there. It's still in the silo. It's defunct. It's a museum now. You can go visit it. But all during the Cold War era, that thing was in action. So yeah, there we have the Gemini Titan. And inside this box, we're gonna get this other kit out of here. There's another one I had wanted. And it is the Robert Goddard rocket. Very unique design. Is celebrating 100 years of rocketry. Estes released this. Flies at 250 feet. Very cool rocket. Flies on the 832T. I don't know why I thought it would fly on a bigger motor, but I have to see how this thing goes together. I haven't really watched many videos on it or anything like that, so this is all new to me. I knew it was a release, and I didn't check anything else out about it, so this is brand new to me. It's an intermediate build, ages 10 on up, but yeah, very cool. Very cool. Just need some plastic cement and scissors, they say, to build. I guess it's already any painting. I don't know if it's any painting or anything, but yeah, this is pretty cool right here. So they got the little history on the back right there. The box got a little dent right there, but you got the whole story right here about Robert H. Goddard in this rocket right here. So yeah, so I got that, and I got this Gemini Titan. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I know it's dual engine. I was trying to see if they showed anything, but no. Just a little history about the Titan right there. So but yeah. So yeah, there's two new releases by Estes. And we're going to take a look at the catalog. Also, guys, be sure to shop EstesRockets.com. Put in the discount code. So let's take a quick little run through of the catalog right now. Okay, so here we go. 2026 Estes product catalog celebrating 100 years of American rocketry. Got Goddard on the cover. Full size of his rocket that he built way back in the days. Kind of had like this nice sketch design. Pretty cool. Remind me of Da Vinci's work. On the back we got the Spite. So there we go. So we're going to get started. Let's take a look at this. All right, so starting off, we got table of contents. Burning Glade Estes right there in the bottom. Got a little QR code. Guess you can click that and that'll take you to some more specs on different things. This is just how to read it. It's called the skill key. How to read the skill level of each rocket. So these catalogs pretty much stay the same over the years. They do change some things around a little bit, but this is just the model rocket basics, telling you all the parts. Launch site basics. When you launch each engine, how much space you'll possibly need to recover, depending on wind and launch ride and angle and all that kind of stuff. Here you have the engine basics, how they work. Got your igniter going inside the motor. Once things get going, you got the thrust, coast phase, delay, ejection charge, fire, all that kind of stuff. Then here you have the model rocket engine phase and flight sequence. All similar stuff to all for years and years that we've been into it. Now here we get into some rockets. Starting right here at the very bottom, we got Space to Inspire by Dr. Proctor. Nice lady. I met her. She's an astronaut. She's flown with SpaceX. Nice lady. Here we have Rocket Science, a kit called Rocket Science. All these have QR codes. That's a fairly new thing. So here we at the top right, we have a mini mod starter set, alpha starter set, Mini Bertha, excuse me, starter set, and the Mini Max starter set. So you can get all these as starter sets. These are smaller versions of the big boys you can get, slightly bigger anyway. So then moving right along, we have the Alpha 3, the Tandem X Pathfinder. All these QR codes. You can take your phone and you can scan those codes and it'll take you to info about these rockets, I'm assuming. Here we have the Taser, the Rascal and Hijinks, Tri-Flyer, and Roto Rocket, they're calling it. Then we got Foundation of Flight beginner kits. And they got the Orbitron as a beginner kit. It's a 26-inch rocket and it flies on C11, so it flies on 24mm motors up to a D12.7. Got a nice payload section. I actually have one of these. Pretty nice rocket. I like it. This is the Trailblazer Trio, so you get 3-in-1 rockets. Beginners, if you're just trying to build your collection as a beginner, you want to get a lot of rockets fast, get kits like that. So we got the Cosmo Cargo Mini Mod, Celestial Explorer, and the Prospector, and the Sensational. Entry level stuff here, but A engines and stuff like that, and C engines, so keep your eye on these. It says for beginners, but this is a bestseller actually. The Prospector is a bestseller, it says. So keep your eye on these if you get any of these and launch them as a newbie. Keep your eye on them. They can disappear on you, and just keep your eye on it. So next up, we got Eyes in the Sky intermediate kits. Now we're moving into some bigger stuff, or slightly bigger. 24-inch Banshee, and skill level, probably possibly what's the skill level on these? Intermediate. So it's going to be a little more to build them. The Big Bertha, we're going to do some painting and some balsa woods and stuff like that, balsa fins and things like that. You got the Big Bertha, nice slow lift off, always a fun rocket. I like to fly these on B64. You can see the whole thing is pretty nice. Moving to the D Region Tomahawk. This is actually a scale model. Not sure why it's in here with these guys, but intermediate. They're going by intermediate. It's a scale kit. Got the Kerbal, pretty cool looking rocket. The Mavericks, the Red Max, famous classic rocket there. You got the Hyperbat right there. So here's that stuff. Chasing Altitude. Here we're moving into some high flyers, advanced kits. This is the advanced skill level. As you can see here, they got some military guys there flying for the day. And right here we have the K-46 Astron Strike. Nice looking rocket, 2-stage. Get your way up there. The Mayhem, which I have, get your way up there. Nice rocket. I love that design. Nice rocket. This is pretty cool. Laser X2, 29-inch tall. C engines, cool rocket. Star Weaver, very nice. Mercury Redstone, legendary classic Mercury rocket with the Liberty Bell 7 capsule. And right here, the Time Warp, very cool. Nice. Everything on this page, these pages, everything's cool. All nice rockets. Now, precision and power. Now we're moving into some big boy stuff, some scale stuff, maybe some Pro Series. Yeah, definitely Pro Series is an expert skill level. Pro Series page. Vogel, I do have a Vogel. I like what they did with that booster, with the side little panel that pops out, let you recover a booster on the parachute. Very nice. Got the Jayhawk here. These are out right now, I believe. I think these just came out. They're in this catalog. I think these are out. I'm just starting to see them pop up. So those are out. Athena H, which I don't have, which I do want. I kind of want one of those. Pretty nice. Soyuz, I do have. Caused a little drama with my premature releasing of the kit on launch day. Water Under the Bridge Situation. Shout out to Estes. This is a new release. Cool rocket, flies on F-15-4s. It's a bestseller. Very cool. Pro Series Glenn, 30 inches tall, F-15-4. I do not have a Blue Origin New Glenn. Nice rocket though. Here we got the Black Brant 12. Very cool. I have mine not built. I do want to get it built though. A lot of stuff to do here. A lot of coloring. I mean, a lot of painting. A lot of masking. But a nice looking rocket. 1, 2, 3 stages in real life. Nice rocket. Moving right along. Now we move to the dawn of rocketry. We got the Goddard rocket. There he is right there. Dr. Robert H. Goddard, inventor of the first liquid fuel rocket. This is that design. Check how unique, how weird, how odd, unusual, but legendary. This is a very nice release by Estes. That is taking it somewhere. You know, I always looked at them. I always said, wow, that'd be nice to fly. Now I got one, so pretty cool. Moving right along to the Soyuz. We got John Boren, Estes Soyuz designer. He did a great job on that. Very cool rocket. Mine is all built and ready to go. Have to get it out there. And they cropped him off the bottom. They clicked the rocket. I think they should move him up, show the whole thing. But anyway, that's my graphic design. Art eye. Like they cut the bottom off. They should have showed that. But anyway, very nice. Cool. The Soyuz. Moving right along. Now we got engines smack dab in the middle of the book, just talking about the different types of engines. Very cool. Telling you all the code and how to read all that jazz. Here's your engine type performance chart. This is always fun to look at, let you know the thrust and how much the motor can lift, estimated. So cool. Now moving into some more rockets. We got Signature Series. Very nice. Shout out to Mr. Lee Peaster, creator of Century Engineering, which later on got taken over by Estes, but they are shouting him out, part of the designer series, the Laser X2, reinventing an icon. So it's like an updated version of the Laser X, if you're familiar. So pretty nice. This is unfinished. Look at that. Pretty nice. Unfinished one, but nice. Moving right along, we got the Spite, another brand. Her name is, it's hard to say her name. Is it Zyla? Zyla Foxon. She's an engineer and YouTube content creator. So she has the Spite, which is a pretty decent sized rocket. It's 51 inches tall, flies on Fs. Very nice. And Dr. Proctor, as I mentioned her earlier, here's her kit right here. Inspired, Space to Inspire. Very cool. Legends of Flight. So this is all scale here. The ULA Vulcan, Space Shuttle, NASA SLS, New Glenn, Saturn V, Shepard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I do not have the New Glenn. I do not have the Shepard. I would like a New Glenn possibly. Maybe a smaller version would be good. Because the other one was a Pro Series, which is cool, but it's a small deal. Might be cool. Might have to end up with one of those one day. All right, small. Let's say sell smarter, launch sooner. So here's a page dedicated to becoming a Estes, if you're going to carry the product, if you're going to sell the product, then branding your own right there. Maybe I should have a Model Rocks 321 one right here. But yeah, that's what that page is all about. Now back to the kits. Aerospace Mystery is called. Pro Series 2. This is their Mega Red Max. It should have been the Mega Red. I don't know. It's just the upscale, the bigger version of the Red Max. I have a couple of those. Got the Optim, a very nice rocket that is a reissue. They kind of brought it back from the old days. Crimson Fury, very nice. Scorpio 3D, the Great Goblin, and the Nike Smoke. All Pro Series, all F flyers, all bigger size. Cool. Moving right along, Pro Series accessories, stuff you'll need to fly those. You got your launch controller, your LiPo battery pack, launch pad, and different ways. They show you here different ways to wire up cluster motors and things like that. And you got your battery pack set up for the launch controller. And the Art of Flight, these are Masters kits. Now these, I think I have everything on this page. I have the Saturn 1B, I have the Saturn V, I have the Odyssey, and I have the Explorer Aquarius. These two aren't built. This one's built, and my vintage Saturn 1B is built. Just need decals. Been sitting on it again. I did bring it all the way to being complete, but I'm sitting on it again. Just got to get these decals. See, I have these decals, but I need a version with white backgrounds. So, got to work on that. Yeah. Tango Papa is not necessarily around anymore. Somebody else is running it. I think it's his nephew. Somebody else is running it, and I got to get decals over there. I got to talk to him and see if I can get those made with the white background. So, moving right along, we're near the end of this catalog. So, here we got American Rocketry Challenge stuff. These are just some Pro Series 2 build assortment. These are competition kits. And then we have Fire Rocket Challenge stuff here. Cosmic Ray classroom kits, just bulk packs for teachers and educators and stuff like that. If you're running a group and you got a group of people launching, that's what those are for. Engine bulk packs, launch pad. They're showing this again. That was previous, but they're showing it again. And that's cool. We got the altimeter here and just more stuff. The Rocketeers Workshop, just stuff you might need. Got your, they're calling it our mid-cord now. We used to call it Kevlar. You got the fin marking guide, display stands, and all kinds of stuff. Body tubes and cupolas, ripstop parachutes, and cool stuff. Moving along, we got the apparels and gifts. Got the Saturn V 500 piece puzzle. Got all kind of t-shirts and things like that. Just cool stuff. Cool stuff, smart posters. And yeah, we got poster, artwork, posters, and more. So we got the Space Shuttle, we got the Mars Snooper poster. Cool. Cool. That is a NAR UV sun hat. Right there, that guy right there is wearing. I forget his name, man. We follow each other on Instagram. He's one of their designers, I believe. He's one of their designers. So he made the book. Yeah, the NAR, National Association of Rocketry Code. Follow all this stuff, guys. Stay safe. There's a spike on the back of the cover, and that is the 2026 Estes Catalog. Just want to share that with you guys, along with the new ones that I got. The Gemini Titan. I do want to get this guy built, but I had stuff ahead of it. Hopefully this can happen. Very nice. And it flies to 350 feet, not 340. I think I said 340 earlier. I think I made a mistake. But anyway, expert skill level. Cool stuff. And there you have it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you want to see the Goddard one more time? Let me get the Goddard up here. Let's get the Goddard rocket. Here it is right here. Flies to 250 feet. Very cool. There, glare. Very cool rocket. Yeah. So Estes continue to bring out good stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Subscribe to the channel. Discount code is on the screen. Go on and use that to your advantage. Get yourself something. Fill your cart. Get everything you want to get, because I think you can only use the discount code one time. So I am out, guys. This is MyRocks321. Have a nice day. Be back with more.